So in the next 6 to 12 months, I'm gonna make $10,000. I know I will make it. Now, I want you guys, as many of you, to follow this journey with me because it's about to be amazing. Even though right now it might sound boring, but if you follow it and you're broke as well, it's gonna be a good source of inspiration for you, and maybe you could show it to somebody else. The reason why I know at this time that it's going to work out, 6 to 12 months, is because I realized that if your effort is insanely high for a really long period of time, good things happen. Whether that's going to the gym or learning a new skill or trying to build a business. So I made a promise to myself to not give up on this mission. Now, it's been a full week of running ads, and honestly, it's not that it's bad, but definitely challenging for sure. We're not using that much money for the campaigns, but anyhow, in this video, I'm going to be talking about where we are so far and what's happening. So on the screen, as you can see, this is the campaign we ran. It's still running actually, and we've got 4 lead forms that were filled, but we've called all of them, but none of them answered. So that's just the realistic view. And as for the ad itself, I will put it up on the screen later. The ad itself was it was a UGC style. It was myself talking about the Voice AI receptionist and how it could help plumbing businesses. Now, I realized that number one, 125 a week is not enough to get a data set. So next week we're gonna run it again and probably add a little bit higher, or maybe the same amount, because it might actually make sense to do it since we've already spent some money here. So if we let this campaign active, and hopefully Meta could do its thing, right? So that's number one. 4 leads. I realized, and again, I heard from different creators that leads that come in from lead forms, they're not always the best ones. So unless you have a lot of things to filter the bad ones out, right? So many more questions in your lead form. So that's what it is. Now, 125 is a lot of money. If I spend that every single week, obviously I'm starting out in the title, 0 to 10K. You know, emphasizing that this is for broke people. Anyhow, so because of that, I'm trying to find different channels to get into, and there's 2 that I'm actually interested in. Number one, it's Upwork, because that's a warm pool of traffic that exists already. And number 2, it's going to be SMS campaigns or emails, because you can do a mass for relatively low amount. So I think SMS campaigns or email campaigns, you could send like 300 a day for a low amount of money. I'm gonna put more details below once I actually get them. So far this is what it is, but in order to get to 10K a month in 6 months or even a year, the volume that this Facebook stuff is doing at 125 is way too little. You have to up the outreach and you have to stick with it long enough, right? If you could do something for 100 days and you keep it up, you'll see exactly where you're leaking money. So yeah, basically 0 to 10K in 6 months, running just $125 a week ads is just not gonna work. You have to have a better plan. You have to have more channels to do your outreach on, and you have to pull in some sort of traffic somehow, right? So I'm trying to figure out how we're going to get that traffic, or you have to push your offer to as many people as possible. I'm super interested because home services, since we're running after plumbers, home services, it's usually owner operator type of situation with a lot of these businesses. So, and I've got a list that I got from Outscraper. I filtered out all of the landlines, and turns out there was about 374 people. Now, I'm gonna see what happens once we send them a mass text or something, right? So yeah, that's basically what it is. And a full week of doing this made me realize that you actually have to lock in and you have to put in so much effort into it when it doesn't make sense. So at the same time, there's a mindset behind doing all of this. Like, I don't need to be sitting here and, trying to make this business work. I could be having fun. So there is definitely this thing in the back of your mind that you have to reconcile something with, right? Why are we doing this, right? What's the purpose? The purpose is to leave the 9 to 5, and you have to remind yourself of that, because when you're in the middle of it, it doesn't make sense and you can give up. It's that easy to give up, right? All you have to do is, find it boring enough and you'll walk away. But you need to keep reminding yourself of your why. Many of you, maybe you have a kid that's coming, or maybe you're starting some sort of you want to break the chain, the 9 to 5 chain. Maybe that's why you're doing this. So you really have to figure out your why, right? So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is week 2.